Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Wednesday, it is 8 p.m. That means one thing, it is 3 men and a vape show. And what a few days we've had between all of us. Yes, it's just been one of those things this week, I think. We'll start off with Mr. B. How are you, brother?
I've been awesome. I don't know what you mean. I've had a quite tranquil week.
Good.
Yeah. At the moment, just chilled out, got my bits done and smooth sailing, how it should be.
Have you been to the old gym, a bit of swimming this week?
Not this week, no. I'm dealing with my dad.
Yeah.
So he's now thrown in the, he's got a few more bits that he needs to deal with. So,
oh man,
just one of those things.
Mate. How's the old holiday bit coming on as well?
It's building. It's going to take a while to build, but it's building week on week. So I'm just putting up getting content together. Give people stuff to look at and enjoy, some top tips and all that stuff.
I've noticed you've been getting quite a little bit out on TikTok. If you've not gone and joined him on TikTok, if you do use TikTok, go and give him a like and a bit of a follow.
Yeah, I've been tiki-toking.
You have actually got that sort of holiday voice.
Well, when you want to go visit Spain and you want to go have the Cafe Del Mia experience, then you need someone who can get that across to you that you do need that.
In fact, the one you did for Italy, I think there was quite a number of words I didn't even actually understand.
Yeah, I didn't understand them either. I just found them online. Like, what does this mean? How do I pronounce this? I'm a what?
Yeah, I was like, some of these I ain't got a damn clue. I'd have had to be going to Google for translate.
But it made me look like I knew what I was talking about.
It did.
Yes.
And
the only Italian I speak is ciao, and that's it. That's as much as I need. Ciao, buddy.
As long as you can say cornetto, you're all right, innit?
In France, all you ever need is cornetto, ciao, and pizza. You find them.
Yeah, that's the way it runs. Over to my wonderful big brother. I know you've had a bit of a shitter day. Poor old lad's electric's gone today, hasn't it, mate?
It seems to be one thing after another. Yeah.
Back in
no internet last week. This week, I've got half the house that's got electricity and the other half that doesn't. So, yeah, no fun. Been fun at work. I've had a similar problem at work as well. And, geez, yeah.
If it doesn't rain, it pours.
Oh, God, yeah, you're not kidding. Oh, I'm seriously having a bad week.
This week on 3 Men and a Whinge.
Yeah, 3 minutes. Serious whinge.
Yeah, well, you've got to think about it. That's the whole point. It means that once a week we can get that off your chest and feel that people actually care.
So that you folks think this is a show, technically this is just free therapy for us three.
Oh yeah, totally therapy.
Yeah, this is just free therapy. We actually do it under the guise of a show, so you got something to watch like three blokes have a meltdown. But technically, this is free therapy.
Well, to be honest, all three of us were rocking in the corner before we went live.
Well, they do say misery likes company.
Dang. And once again, thank you so much for everybody who's joined us this week. You do it week in, week out. Big love to you all. We will be doing your Rochford Project giveaway a little bit later on, so don't forget that. We've also got your hand checks. We've also got all the deals. But we missed it out last week, but we're not going to miss it out this week. The people on the replay, which I don't know if Mark said there were nobody who actually put anything on the replay last week.
I've got only a fortnight to go. If you just bear with me,
I'll play the bumper. Now, you know I always have to play it twice.
People
on the replay!
Before then.
Play it 3 times. I tried to play it again, then it won't play. People on the replay! There we go, it played then. People on the replay. Go on then, bro.
You ready? Can I start?
You can start.
I could start, right. Right, facts is put. People say they pick their nose. I was born with mine.
That was a joke.
There we go. Legionette just popped in to say I like chins, and my name is Lizzie.
Well, I called her Amy, didn't I?
Well, to be fair, I've got a few you can pick off. Which one do you like? More chins than a Chinese phone book.
She's absolutely lovely. I've been speaking to her today, so I've got some of the stuff coming as well to review, which is I'm really looking forward to. Yes, I'm really looking forward to it. So
I
yeah,
keep on meaning to get their lemon. By all accounts, Paxi keeps on going on about their lemon is the best lemon ever.
well,
So
his actual description of it, we read it out last week, didn't we?
yeah, we did, didn't we?
It
Yes.
it was something to do with virgins and something else, and
Yeah,
Enjoying your load or
to be
something.
fair to Faxi, I was speaking to Faxi about that. Legion X or Legio X or whatever it's called, they actually put that review on their website.
Yes, they did. Yes.
That is class act. I like a company with some balls. You know, it's good shit.
Right. Corrupt said, "LOL." Couldn't get any simpler
Well,
than that.
at least he's laughing. That's all that matters.
Martin Buckley, bless his little heart. I don't know any family-friendly jokes. Sorry, chaps. Keep on rocking in the free world, brothers.
Hang on a minute. At what point did we look like a family-friendly show?
Yeah, no.
yeah, but it could have been
I
like
was thinking that when I read it. So there you
An
go.
Irishman walked into a bar. No.
Right, Faxi again, bless his little cotton socks. So obviously this is the joke to get me off me chair, I think. Jan said to Mark one day, "How come you don't treat me like you did when we first started dating?" So Mark did. He took Jan out for a romantic walk and a romantic dinner, and then dropped her off at her parents' house.
I did read that. You see, I was thinking we were going to go down the lines of there used to be that old joke as well where they used to go and make love on a fence. And they went back there 60 years later and he went, God, that was even better than when we first did it. He went, yeah, he wasn't electrified then. That's the line I think he was trying to do. Sean, so yeah. You're
So
still
there
on
you
your
go.
chair.
That's it for last week's. If you give me 2 seconds, I'll try and find the week before's.
Again, people, if you are watching on the replay, make sure you drop anything down there. The funnier, the better, and any tongue twisters as well, just to try and put my brother into
Oh yeah, of course. Right, there's that one.
Well, make sure you do it,
Whilst it's
people.
kind of
Get on that
funny.
replay. It means I can play the bumper as well.
Any tongue twisters, jokes, doesn't have to be family friendly. If you have a penis joke, put it in there.
No, we have no comments from last week,
People, I thought we'd have had at least a few with what was said
especially
last.
with Vic we were on.
Yeah.
So there we go. That was your comments. Please put some more comments in. We like comments.
We do.
They're always
Hey.
good.
I tell you what, just on a quick topic change. Speaking of Rochford Project, I know I keep calling them Rochford Files, but it's Rochford Project. Everybody knows my favourite juice is their lemon curd. It is I would wear one of their t-shirts, but they haven't made it in whale size yet. But still, it's their lemon curd is fantastic. But I saw this on offer: £13.99. Pud, 200 mils of lemon curd, and I thought, you know what? It's Pud. They are known to do shit right. Let's have a do. And I can say, as delicious as it is, it still hasn't beaten the Rochford Project.
I've not tried any
It's
of their
still-
stuff, but
It's still the best absolute lemon curd I've ever tasted. And if anybody wins when somebody wins the Rochford giveaway later on in the show, stick around for that. Make sure to try the lemon curd. It will blow your mind.
I'm looking forward to trying Legion X stuff. I think I really am looking forward to trying their lemon.
I am
Because so many
seriously
people are shouting about it, aren't they?
I'm seriously
Especially that lemon.
I'm seriously considering actually going back into reviewing vape liquids rather than the gear, because the gear doesn't excite me as much as it used to, but the liquids always have, because I'm a fat fucking I like flavour. So I'm considering it. I'm considering making a comeback tour.
Well, what, you're going to go
Think of
around
it
different
like
places?
Sting. Well, yeah, around my room.
He's going to do one in corner, one next to the door.
I might venture to the fridge sometimes.
Well, you did, obviously you spoke to Mark about Mark give you a little bit of a thought. Do you know, I quite like doing that, because obviously you've been smashing them out, haven't you, bro?
Yeah, honestly, I am absolutely thoroughly enjoying doing my juice. I always did. I mean, back when I first started reviewing, that's basically where we started. That's where most reviewers start from, is doing a juice review. And I always enjoyed them, always have. All right, yeah, they don't get millions of views or anything like that, but you can knock a review out in a sensible time that's not interfering with your home life and everything. Because let's face it, at the end of the day, it's a hobby,
Yeah, yeah.
and I enjoy it. It's lovely. I love it. I always have.
Well, both of you know that if you're doing just say you're doing a kit, like a mod and a tank, you're down low and everything else, you're doing it, and then you've got to put it all together. If you ain't got wobble gob, you've got to get it, and it can be anywhere up to like 5 hours.
Oh God, yeah, easy.
It is a pain in the arse at the best of times, but it was all right when the stuff you were reviewing was interesting.
Yes.
Now it's just not. And I'm not going to spend 2 and 3 hours making a video on a piece of kit that I've just spent my own money on. Going, yeah, it is what it is. It's just like
Again, I was
market.
talking to a couple of people from Horizon Tech when we were at the last expo, and a lot of the companies now are going away from YouTube reviewers. They don't see the thing in it anymore. It's
benefit,
more the
yeah.
wanting TikTok. They want influencers and not reviewers.
Yeah.
So the influencer, whether it's good or whether it's bad, are just going to shake it about, unbox it, and show you it. They're not going to go, well, this is how it works. The coils last this long. There is a bit of a fault on battery door or anything like that. They're not gonna go through it like how we did. They just want them to either shake the boobies or just show the device.
Well, I mean, I could show me boobies, but do people really want to see that kind of thing? Don't think so.
Well, I'm not being funny.
You
Now you've
don't
lost
have
all your weight,
boobies
you're
to
just going to
see.
look like a dead pigeon.
Well, yeah. I've just got saggy boobs now.
I'm not. I'm still perked because I'm still fat. I'm perked.
To be honest with you, I am actually quite pert. I've nearly got a six pack. I'm good.
Yeah, I've got an 8
I've
pack,
got
but it's
two there.
normally a vodka.
Somebody just called my Pippa a black rat. Ban that man.
Oh,
Ban him now. Ban him the tit.
Matt Waits, nice here, brother.
I've heard quite a few people that are getting interested in getting back into reviewing juices.
Yeah,
Just like I said, my channel still there. It's not lost any subscribers, which bear in mind I haven't reviewed for 18 months. Not
You've
lost
got-
any subscribers, and it's like, and I keep getting a message saying, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? When are you coming back? And I thought, well, if it's just for juice reviews, I could. Because a juice review for me takes me about 20 minutes in total to do it properly. About 20 minutes. And it's just something, he's tempting. He's tempting.
get-
And I
I've got
might
it
even,
down
I might
to-
even have to start with the Legio X.
Literally,
I have to
from
get some of
start
it.
to finish, it takes me. That's recording, editing, uploading, making a thumbnail, and everything. An hour,
yeah.
and it's for the way my lifestyle is with work, home life, etc. An hour, yeah, I can do that, no problem. That is not a problem.
Well, you've
But
got to
it's
think
when
about
You
it.
you
can't go
spend
back
it-
now. No,
when
no,
you
sorry,
spend
Hedgie, you can't go back now. He's trying to say, sorry for calling my Pippa a rat.
gotta
I'm
think
sorry,
about
you
it.
cook your chips now. That's it.
Just say you on a Sunday, just say you went, right, Jan, I'm just nipping upstairs. I'm going to knock one out now. I'm just going upstairs. And you just you do say 3 of them in that 3 hours. You could do all the recording all at once and put them all together, and then you've got your 3. And then say after this show, you decided you want to do another 2 for the next few days because you've been knocking them out for like daily, haven't they? Really, you can get yourself in front.
Every other day.
Well, I'm going to order some Legio X next week, and when it arrives, I shall do some review on them, and we'll get it going from there. I need to get some of them fluids as well because I
Yeah,
want to
I'll
know
have word
something
with Pugs. I've got them to do. I've got some Rochford to do. I've got them to do. I've had that other stuff, the one that come in the thingy box. What you've been doing?
a head. I love to
Gives
see
me
a man
A.
gobbling.
Oh, the Aramaxi.
Yeah, I've got all the airline to do as well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I've got
they'll
two
be
more.
the first
No, I've
one.
got 3 more Aramaxes to do. I've got the full range of Rochford project, which, as mentioned, I'm going
Yeah,
to do
like
like
a retro.
a revisited section. I've got still some more shy tots to do.
I've got some shy tots to do as well. Yeah.
Yeah, Pixie Juice have got in touch. They're going to be sending me their range volume two.
Barry is a lovely bloke. Him.
Mm.
See, I only have so much financial cash to can put in. There's so many I want to do. Shy Talks, more Rochford, Legion X, Fluids. There's tons of them that I want to do. And so, but I'm gonna have to do like maybe I'll just
Well, even if it's a
what
couple
I
of
can
weeks.
purchase. Well, yeah, because what
That's
I
what you're
can
going to
purchase
do.
to begin with. Yeah.
Well, we've got what I wanted to discuss was obviously we've had the petition out, which again, ladies and gentlemen, at the top of that, I would sort of expect that everybody sort of on the show watching it has already gone on there and signed the petition. We are at 25,782 signatures,
I was just going to have a look then.
which
It's
what
incredible.
are we
And I
about?
tell you
Is
what,
it about a week and a half in?
Yeah,
a week ago
about
it
a week
was
and a half.
1,000. A week ago it was 1,200 signatures. Because I remember because that's when I signed it. Now it was the last time I looked, which was early today. 24,000 and odd. And we've got to give major shout outs to Vaping 101, who's put it front and center on the website, and EC1, who are also doing a massive 50,000 email publication about the petition, letting everybody know, and wants to get the new website sorted or whatever they're doing on the website. They're also putting it on the website as well. So we can now officially
Exceptional
say,
vape as well.
yep, we can now officially say we are not like our colonial brethren who just let this shit happen.
Well,
There's actually
you
big
sort of say
companies
that,
doing
that
something
certain
about it.
people didn't just let it happen; some
No,
did.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The general consensus was that once it happened, like, oh, why didn't we do anything?
Yeah,
And I saw that over and over and over again. And it's like, well, you had your chance. It's not like you didn't know it was coming. But now,
I,
but
I,
the
I think now is the point as well. Again, you can get this. I think Darren Roberts put it up there on the UK VCA. If you're not a part of that Facebook group, please get yourself over there. There's lots of news and everything there. Darren
Yes,
actually
putting
made
up
it with a QR code.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
So what I think we are into the next run of it is for us to now start getting his feet on there. If you're going into your local vape shop, print one of these out and take it with you and just explain it for it, because the more we can get shops going, look, just before you go, can you just scan that QR code and sign that petition? I think that's where, because you've got to think 90% of vapors aren't really on the internet.
it's mad how many vaping shops don't know about this.
No, yeah, you will be.
I had to email EC1 to say, look, this is happening. Vaping 101's got it on the website. Are you planning on doing anything about it? And that's when this 50,000 email thing came about and that they're going to stick it on the website and stuff. So it is good to like print it off, take it into your local shops, email them, tell them what's going on. Get them to put it on the website.
Yeah, or again, your local shop. Now you've got to think there's a lot of more. I think Darren put it in there about how many shops are around him, and they're only saying that there's only 2,000 to 3,000 shops in the UK. Well, I think there's got to be more than that.
Yeah, a lot more.
Yeah. Think of every corner shop that's selling vapes, that you get a lot of profit from them. They will be more than happy to help you.
Yeah, I'd be well,
I know
anybody who's signing it.
We need every signature we can get.
I think that they're going to be the corner shops are more of your disposables than. But I have noticed the local Costco, whatever it's called, they've now gone from disposables onto liquid lines. All right, it's freebase, not Nick Salt's. I did explain to him about Nick Salt's, but he's gone in there with a line of actual juices, which I think is absolutely fantastic. But I think it is.
Saying that, go on, sorry.
I think it is time that, again, if you go into your local vape shop or you're going in your local town, just print a few of them off if you can, and just nip in and go, look, just leave this on your on the side of your thing and explain to people, look, this is what they're doing. We need this petition signed.
We've hit the first threshold, which is the 10,000. That's when the government has to take notice. But if it gets to 100, that's when they actually have to debate this bollocks. They can't shy away from it. They can't tuck it underneath.
Yeah, it does. What does it actually say? It says at 100,000 signature, this petition will be considered for debate in Parliament.
Yeah, but the thing is, the fact that it's even being considered sends a message that, whoa, we're not going to stand by this shit. You are going to listen to us.
Now, there was again, we're not going to name any names. Somebody commented on a Facebook group about it, saying, "Look, there should be more." I don't think what the person was saying was bad, and I think he was sort of like trying to G it up a little bit. But to get the 25,000 in a week and a half, I'm pretty chuffed.
I'm impressed.
I'm impressed with the vapors, and I think again, like I've said, if we can just get out there and push it a little bit more, I think we'll be hitting that 100,000.
The last thing we want to do is have the government interfering with what is, in effect, a life-saving system.
Edgy B was saying if the shops don't know about it, I wouldn't piss on them if they were on fire. The problem what you're getting with a lot of shops, I'm not saying all shops, is just say they're a little bit of a chain and they've got, say, 6, 7 stores. You've probably got a lad in there who maybe doesn't look on the internet or whatever else, and he doesn't know absolutely loads about vaping. So you've got the people at the top who own it, who don't actually work in that shop. They'll know about it, but the actual people who are working in the shop probably don't.
You got to bear in mind the sneaky nature.
Does it really matter if they know or they don't know? If you can tell them and then let them know, surely education is the power.
Yeah, you can judge them from that point. Because if they then do nothing, then you.
If they do nothing after when you've told them, then well, that's a different matter altogether.
The thing is, what you've got to bear in mind is the sneaky nature at which the government tried to get this under the carpet. They didn't just announce it to everybody, say, look, we're going to have a fair hearing, everybody can have a say. No, they tried to shyster it through the back door. So there's a lot of people not going to know.
Well, they did do a, what was it, where you could have your say on it. We knew it was coming.
Yeah, but they did the minimum amount of publication possible. And it was a case of they tried to get it through the back door without anybody noticing.
It wasn't a petition. What am I talking about, Matt? What's it actually called?
It was a consultation,
That's
wasn't
it,
it?
consultation. And again, you've got to think this petition can run all the way up into August. And I think that's got to be looked at. Look, we've done this in a week and a half. What can we do up to August? And we've also got an expo. There's an expo in that as well. So hopefully that'll all be out and about around that as well.
If you can get printed off those things with a QR code.
Yeah.
According to UK Veer on their Twitter account today, John Dunn's gone back down to Parliament and he's talking to the Shadow Secretary Health. I forgot his name now. I'll put it on the UK website. And they're talking about licensing of vape shops. So if you want to sell any vaping products, you will have to have a license for it. Which, to be honest with you, I'm all up for that.
Yeah, as long as they're not going to screw them up the bum with it.
That's a completely different topic, though. I'm all for it. Don't get me wrong, but that's a completely different topic to banning flavors.
I haven't checked their website this week, Mark. Was there any more on there about this?
The problem is with you saying they're wrapping it all in one bundle. They're wrapping the whole lot in one big bundle. They're not just saying, right, we're banning disposables and that's it. No, they're wrapping the more restrictions on it. They're wrapping the actual flavours on it, all in one lovely big bubble. And you're going to have to separate. See, that's how they cleverly do it. When things come to a vote, you might agree on one side, yeah, we don't want disposables. I agree with that. We don't want disposables because of the environment agents and all that kind of stuff. But they'll wrap something else in that as well. That's how they cleverly do it. America does it even worse. They're really bad.
Yes.
Back in the day, Welsh government, they tried to restrict vaping in public places. But they wrapped it up into a legislation that included things like tattoo parlors and things like that weren't on the main high street. So obviously he tried to sneak it in that way. And it's very clever how they do it. And they're doing exactly the same, obviously, with vaping. Yes, at the forefront, you've got the disposables, underage vaping, etc., but they're going to add on the little add-ons as well. That's where they get the winning vote, you see. It's very, very clever.
And that's not obviously what we want. We want people to go out there and be able to you have the flavours. We're not too bothered about the other side of it. But yeah, like I've said it so many times, please, I know you might go, well, I'm going to be printing some out and I'm going to be going out and about and I'm going to be putting them into the shops around Doncaster. And I'm going to film it as well. I'm going to see what people have got to say about it. And if they did know about it, that will be probably the first question of, do you know what they're talking about? And did you know there was a petition? And I'd just like to see other people being able to go out there and do it, because you will help. Even if you've got an extra, just say you've got 5 shops and you've got an extra, I don't know, 10 at each shop that signs this petition. You think about the amount of vape shops.
Without sounding like Tesco's, every little helps.
Does.
See, and what I'm going to do is print a shitload out, fold them all into paper aeroplanes, hang out my window, and blow them at people.
Fucking hell. No, do you know what would be a good... Well, but then again, I suppose that's just posting them at people's houses, but like go round to a takeaway going, look, well, I'll tell you what, on one side we'll put your menu, on the other side we'll have the... You pay for the boy, I'll do the printing. That didn't sound good either, is it? If you pay for the boy. Not good at all. So, I'll tell you what, people, we always seem to be rushing everything towards the end of the show. I think it's hand check time. Let's play the bumper.
It's that time, people. It's hand check time.
We're on the big screen as well. I forgot to do that. Add sharing options. Again, people, if you want to be a part of this, is that all done, bro?
Hang on 1 second.
Sorry?
I'll just say to you if I've done it. If you want to be a part of the hand check, don't forget to get over to 3 Men and a Vape Show's Facebook group. Come and join us. And if you've got out to say, get it posted in there.
Yeah. We love to hear your comments.
Occasionally. So this is the 3 Men and a Vape Facebook group. As you can see here, you can see it is hand check time. And we're going to start off with Tony Jones, who's got a bit of DK cakes.
That Manchester tart's blooming gorgeous.
Yep, it is. Everybody loves a Manchester tart, especially if she doesn't speak. So
I like that engraving on there. What actually is it that's engraved? Is it an octopus?
Yeah, it's
with the Ritz or RDA. It looks to me like almost like some sort of octopus demon thing out of Warframe.
It's the daughter. I'm almost certain it's the daughter of Cthulhu.
Right.
She had an ugly ass baby.
Well, is that pretty?
It's not always skin deep, brother.
It's exactly.
I'm not being funny. If I saw that pop out of my wife, I'd be hitting the bricks. So no, you're on your own. Moving on, we've got
Calamari.
Calamari. Hang on.
No, not Callum.
Not Calamari. No, it's Calamari. Paul Griffiths has sent in a selection of carpet-based mods.
Oh, he's trying to get you.
His rug's not as good as
you can tell that's been manscaped, can't you?
So that's the Yee-hee, what do you call it? Yee-hee. The other one, on top of that, it's the K-Fun. Is it the K-Fun Squared or is it K-Fun Light?
Looks like the light.
The light, isn't it?
And then the one in the middle, is that the Dyco?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. And
then he's got some Virginia tobacco vaping liquid with it.
Some Drakes.
Yeah, Virginia tobacco.
I always forget what that one's called on the left-hand side. What's it called? People in chat will tell us.
Yeah.
It's a mod.
It's nice.
Oh, what is it called?
I do like Stapwood mods. I don't know why. There's just something about them that I really like.
I'm
Moving on.
expecting more people in chat to start shouting.
Yeah, we've got Thomas. I've always got to be careful with this. Thomas Baggett, the Council of Vapor Kindred V2 mech mod with a Council of Vapor Royal Hunter RDA.
What a classic!
Yes, didn't that have a spit thing at the top as well, like
spit guard, yeah,
spit guard at the top.
You can still get Royal Hunter RDAs on Amazon for like 20 quid now.
Can you?
Yep.
I remember back, what were it, about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. BFG got one for a fiver at Expo.
Yep. Yep. They really good quality, but crazy cheap, and I've never understood why.
SL class that
Maybe
one.
because it just didn't have the name like a Vapor S or something, but that just looks brilliant.
I actually had that RD8, and as soon as you saw the drip tip, because it was sort of like their way they did the drip tips, I knew what it was.
I've always had a thing about those concave drip tips. I think vaping on the concave drip tips like that, there's something about the way it helps you sort of inhale a bit better. It just feels better on the mouthfeel. Don't know why, just does to me. Moving on, we have got Lizzie Collingham, who's got the Infinite Mods Custom Orion, and now we've got Legio in it. I want to know, is it Legio X or is it Legiox?
Legio.
Is it Legio X or is it Legiox? Because I quite like Legiox. this vape's
Good job you're not running that company.
Yep.
Isn't it Legio 10?
It could be Legio 10. See, we need to know how to pronounce this so we can push
Legio X
for you.
Yeah, but the
Legio
X is
X.
the actual 10, isn't it? Because the Legio X was
X is
the
Roman
Legion,
numerals, yeah.
like the SAS version.
Yeah, but it's Legio.
So is it Legio 10 or Legio X? It's a shame they didn't go with Legiox, because I think that's a really cool name. But
When I
anyway,
first
It
saw
sounds
it, I
like
thought it
some
was
sort of
Lego.
fucking spandex pants you'd buy at fucking JD
That's it,
Sports.
Lizzie. The 10th
she's got legs. That's the Dulcis
The 10th
Grey.
Legion, you were going to say, Mark, weren't you?
Yeah, 10th Legion.
Didn't they get like their arse kicked in Britain? I'm fairly certain they did. Matt Yates. Ooh. Ooh, daddy like. It's the Stantium Balance 2 VWM Innova with some Amatorium.
I love Matt. Matt's
donut.
he's an absolute star, Matt. I think the world of him, right? And he's a very, very funny man. And he loves his high-end stuff. So I went and had a look at how much this costs. So you can actually buy a style of this, which is, I think it's about 100 and something quid from eSig 1. But then if you go and look for the original one of it, then it's $599.
Oh.
Yeah. Because it's made of Delrim, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it's a rather expensive mod, that.
That's some serious pocket money, that.
It is.
Hey.
He does love his expensive stuff.
With things
Yeah,
like
that's a lot of
Rolexes,
paper rounds.
Yeah.
To me, a Rolex is just a watch. Nothing more, nothing less. An expensive one, but it's just a watch. But to someone who collects them, there's serious value in a £50,000 watch. You know, so it's horses for courses.
Of course it is.
$599 might seem absolutely mental to me, but to Matt, he's like, yeah, no, I'll have that. That's a bargain. I'll buy 3. We've got Ben Martin on the Drop
another
Dead
brilliant
2
bloke and all,
on the
Ben.
top side S.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
No.
That to me is still one of the nicest looking mods on the market.
Yeah, I love my
I love it.
It's cute.
Yeah,
I love where
it
the
looks a
button
very
is.
comfortable mod as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, I wish it was just shaped a bit more round at the back, just to make it the ergonomically perfect rather than the square edges.
To be honest with you, I mean, I've only got little hands, and it's really comfy.
No, I'm just saying from an ergonomics point of view, but still, I love the way the bottom is. But more importantly, I love that it's understated.
Matt says he's also got a weakness for watches as well.
What time is it, Matt? What time is it? Moving on. Hang on, a few more comments. We've got 6 more, folks. 6 more. We've got core. I've got this myself. This is a cracking little mod. This is the Danny SBS with the Air RTA. I hope you have a good show. Well, we are trying.
That is really nice, that, isn't it?
I like little things like that. The problem is with me, with little things like that, and I've got one on my shelf, my hands are too big for them.
See, I don't have that problem.
Yeah, no, my hands are like catcher's mitts.
It's my strong hand.
Strong hand, boy.
No, I like that.
Oh, Jane. Hang on, she sent us some porn. No rug this week, unfortunately, but we have got a green bomb
Oh, that's gorgeous, that.
with a snake effect drip tip. Ooh.
I'm missing the rug.
You're a dirty-minded man, you. All you ever want to see is Jane's rug. Then we got Mr. Evil himself, Mark Howard Evil.
Big love, Mark.
With just a quick snap of tonight's, as I've been running around like an idiot all day. So we've got some Scully mods, and we've got some Doozy Legends, and some Rochford Project, the king of all vapes.
Larry Menegue.
And then we've got, this is the greatest name in history, J Honey, with the Kazoku Unlimited RDA and BP mods Tomahawk. SVA Kim AIO with BP mods TMD with Vape coils. And a cheeky little Orion 2 to boot.
Quite nice, them Orion too.
Chill. Right.
I wasn't overly keen on that limit, if I was honest with you, the one I got.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. With a name like J Honey, you can have whatever mod you want. Connor Smith, your friendly neighborhood Prosecco drinking blind cowboy, here currently on the Vupu Drag.
I love Connor, he says.
Dead Rabbit V. I like how when people give me fucking speeches to read out. Dead Rabbit V3 and Mama Jammer from Fluid Vaporcore. The SX Mini Pure Max with some Old Boy from Fluid Vaporcore. The Davpol Themis with the Osiris Mini 25mm RTA. With some Onyx from Fluid. And finally, the Lost Vape Quest Bottom Feeding Squonk with the Dead Rabbit V3 RDA and some Dreads Mango Man. Cheer with the still from the guy WD, aka Ryan from E-Sig Shop. Bloody lovely.
Bloody lovely.
Bloody lovely.
That there's bloody Granville, fetch your cloth. We've got Graham Boswell. Oh, that's a sexy beast.
Oh, you can't beat a bit of Snowcap.
No, I need to get rid of this shit. Hold on 1 second. No.
Is that 3D printed, that, Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got the Snowcap Raven mech with the Titter X RDTA for a touch of chooch. The Optimus V2 mech with the K-Fun Blitz MTL. Vaping on some super good Bramble.
I like both them drip tips.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Very old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit too small for my gorilla mouth, but you know.
I don't mind.
Nicky Maynard.
Oh.
Oh,
you good, Nicky?
Ultrona EOS 2 Starbud with the Blaze Duo RTA with some Fluid Grenada.
Mm.
Very nice. And then we've got the Queen herself, Billie Jean is not my love.
I love that, me.
Billy Lee Rice with this and that, some uncommon liquid, number 6.
Oh, that's is it? That's not the Sunbox, is it?
It looks like the Aspire SPS, but I could be wrong.
What's the tank?
I'm not quite sure.
Nice. I'm going to go with nice. But she's also put another comment down here. Let's just have a look what this says. The Prosecco GT. Hang on. Oh, Christ. Can I view?
It's the mix.
Yep.
The mix.
The Prosecco GT RTA on the mix with Grins Uncommon, number 6, peanut butter, white chocolate cookie.
I tell you what, that matches brilliantly, doesn't it?
It does.
Billy, you've got some supreme taste. I'm telling you now. You are the queen of vaping. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your hand checks for this week. If you want to show off your mod, if you want me to tell everybody what you're vaping, get in the 3 Men in the Vape group and post your hand check next week. Ta-ta for now. No, that's the deals one. Do not rip it off.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, please get yourself over to the Facebook page. I really do love watching or looking at what people are actually vaping on. Just going obviously with that with Matt, and we've had this. What's the? And let us know in chat as well. What's the most expensive mod you've ever bought?
No, the most expensive mod ever bought.
I think my Purge is the most expensive mod. That was 300 quid.
The most expensive mod ever bought for me is this little marvel, and I keep it on my desk.
What an ego! Ego with a C4.
It's a Stranger's mod, a Vape style.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's the Minima 21. This thing, it was hundreds and hundreds of pounds, and it was bought for me, and that's why I keep it in a very special place right in front of me.
What, just in case somebody come round and went, I'll take that.
Yeah,
yes.
I know it's there.
So I can fight them out the window.
The only problem is if Lou comes in and sits at my desk and does anything, she tidies it. So I know where everything is. So I'll come back and I'll go, where's that gone? I just straightened everything up. No, you haven't. You've moved it. I know exactly where that was.
Legio X has put, no comment, my wife is here.
Yeah. How many people, Matt Waits, is £600 is the most he's put on, he's spent on it. Mika setup was about £400. I think the biggest one that I think mine were about 150 quid, but that was a Rulo. One of my first setups with a Smock Baby Beast tank on top with the batteries and some juice, or like a bundle that you could buy. I've never really been into spending tons of money on them.
The most money I've ever spent on a device is one I've spent years getting therapy for. It was from Totally Wicked, and it had like an Odyssey C theme. It looked like a Doctor Who screwdriver thing, but it was £172.
Yeah, but
and it leaked like a bitch. Made of titanium, absolutely useless apart from throwing at people.
Totally Wicked, was it?
There you go. It was called. It was either the Odyssey or the fucking Wave Trap, whatever it was. But it was an absolute nightmare of a machine. But because I spent so much on it, I persisted with it.
Can you remember when we went to Expo that one time, and there was them Met mods, and they had diamonds and all that like encrusted, and I'm there splitting it open and looking at everything, and then we found like, how much they were, about 1,500 quid each.
I think there were more than 1,500 one. Well, they were like 10 grand or something.
Yeah, they was really, really expensive.
I remember watching JA's once, and it got it turned out to be real silver. So it wasn't the shined sort of silver; it was like a dark silver. And then when he told me the price, I think it was about $3,000 or something for this. And I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, $3,000 for a mod.
I remember back in the day, there used to be a company that used to make Met mods, and this one was made out of a moon rock.
Ooh.
And that was sort of like nearly 20 grand. But it was officially, it had all the official, this was actually moon rock.
Metal Vapor 90 said, I can't say that. Pelagic, is it? Mod by Vape Smarter would have cost me $350, but paid $150 for it because I supplied a load of parts of my Amodis X Ultrona Thor 2 DNA 74, 225 quid. John Paul Glasgow, 250 for the Thelma DNA 250C reviews kit with all the doors. Yep, we got one of them. Mega Strangers mod need deep pockets for their gear, lol. One of them like £1,500. Edgy B, £10 GoTech.
I was right, by the way. That mod was called the Odyssey, and I've got a picture of it. Would you like to see it?
Yeah, go on.
Let me just pull it up. Open in new browser. Because while I'm doing this, we can go to the other end of the scale and do the deals. We can kill two birds with one stone.
Are we going to the deals?
We might as well.
Right, well, I'll play the bumper because I love the bumper for the deals.
A message from deep within the jungle. I've searched high and low for a lot of the deals. So here from Vape, deals of the week.
I say it, wait, we need to go to big screen. I say it every week. I'm going to have to get a bit where I don't cut your head off in this deal.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. You keep cutting my head off. It's fine.
I think I
So-
cut it off.
So before we do the deals, let me show you this. This was it. This was the thing that caused me all that trouble. It was the Totally Wicked Odyssey at £172
Jesus.
back in 2013.
Jeeps.
I wanted to the amount of times that top bit either broke, leaked, just and bear in mind it was about 6 inches long. It wasn't small, but I used to keep it in my inside pocket, and every time I went for it, my pocket was just doused in liquid. It was horrible. £172. I'm still getting therapy for that today. Right, folks, we're going to do the
Look at this
deals.
one. Shane Gibson, my latest purchase was a second-hand Hussar, is it, Locus? Mod set me back 650 quid.
Oh, sorry, son. Sorry. Right, moving to the deals. We're going to start off with our friends at eSig1 who are selling the Vandy Vape Berserker Mini V3 MTL RTA, the simple edition, for just £15.99.
That's nice, that.
Yeah, I like that.
They've dropped it from 35 quid. The simple edition, you can only get it in stainless steel and gold.
I like the gold.
I like the stainless steel.
I like the stainless steel, but I like the gold. Usually I don't like the look of gold.
That's more of a
Thanks.
brassy gold, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's what I like. It's more of a brassy gold. You have that on a black mod, that's going to look amazing.
Yeah.
Moving on, we have got, to keep in with our friends at eSig1, well done for your mailer. They've dropped this down again. It's the QP Design Neo RDA RSA Master Kit, the remastered version. They've dropped it down to 15 quid.
Didn't you get one of these?
Yeah, I
I've got
did.
one. We both got one. 50 quid. You get the base itself. You get a black and a silver barrel with the beauty ring at the bottom, and then you've got all these colors as well and drip tips to mix and match your life to your life's content. Now here's the thing, it is a small RDA. It's
Very small.
It's 21 millimeters.
Yeah, something like that, isn't it?
It's 21 millimeters, but the flavor and the airflow on it is insane for such a small device.
Nice
think
single
it's one-
coiler.
Yeah, it's
No,
one
it's
of
banging.
it's one of the best single coil small RDAs I've ever used. Period.
Cicero said he paid $60 for that.
Exactly. 15 quid. If that's not a bargain, I don't know what one is, and I should quit now. So moving on, we're going to our friends over at Vaping 101 who are selling the Hell Vape Dead Rabbit V2 RTA for just $17.99.
That's not bad either.
No?
It's not. It's a bloody good tank, bloody good RTA. Nothing wrong with it. The only problem is you can only get it in stainless steel. So if you want any other colours, tough shit. It's stainless steel, which is the most popular anyway. But $17.99, you're looking for either an upgrade or something new, something to play with. That is a flavour banger. Moving on. Check this one out from Vaping One Mods. The BP Mods Lightsaber.
I like
Was
that.
was $54.99. Now $21.99. Oh, you can get it in gunmetal. Oh no, it's gone. No, you can't get it anymore. It's gone. This has literally just been sold out in the last half an hour since
Yeah,
I
it
pulled it up.
starts at show, wasn't it?
Yep. So it's gone. So you can no longer have that one. That's why you've got to be fast, folks. You've got to get to your deals quickly. But don't worry, we've still got this one. The BM40 Burra Mod Mech Vape X Mr. Just Right was $37.99. They've dropped it to $29.99.
That's a good buy, no, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
like
not
that black
a bad
one.
little AI. Yeah, no, that's a nice little AIO, is that? AI,
You know, if you fancy
AIO.
dipping your toe into burrow tanks and that, bang on that.
Yeah, really nice that.
Let's have a look on the inside.
Integrated drip tip by the looks of it and all.
Yeah, so
it's-
that'll
it's-
screw
it's
into the top
integrated,
of the
but you
burrow,
can't
isn't
take
it,
it
to
out.
leave it,
Yeah.
so it's sturdy.
Yeah, I
By
like
the looks
that.
of it, however, I don't think a burrow tank comes with it.
No, it won't do you. You'll have to have your own.
Yeah, so you'll have your own, which there's plenty about it. You can get them cheap, but that is a nice little AIO set.
So for it to sit in, Mark, you'd unscrew that, and then that sits in the top.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's lovely, that one.
simple as that. I think that's a nice little find for 30 quid. A good starting point if you want to get into AIO. And that's it. There you go. They're the deal. So just to recap, you've got the Vandy Vape Berserker for $15.99. A perfect little starter if you wanted to get into the MTL range of mods. Oh, thanks. The amazing, the quintessential small RDA, QP Design Neo RDA RSA Master Kit remastered. The full thing, 15 quid. That is the bargain of the century. They've got the Hell Vape Dead Rabbit V2 RTA at Vaping 101 for $17.99. And you can't have that anymore, but you can have this, the beefy, the BM40 Burret Mod Mech with Vapex and Mr. Just Right. That is your deals of the week. Boom!
I've got to admit, I do like that Burrow.
Yeah. John the Baby Joke was saying he's got the white version and it's small. It's a small mod. Yeah,
Well, definitely. I mean, if you're thinking about getting into burrows and go down that big rabbit hole, it's a cracking way to start.
It's better than spending 300 quid on the big ones.
ladies and gentlemen, it is that time that it's your Rochford Project giveaway. We'll just come back to that in a second. Your Rochford Project giveaway. Get in, you know it all. Rochford Project, and we will draw that by the end of this show. Just get back. Obviously, that's been it's sort of like done a circle, hasn't it? The Borough tanks. It's been the major thing. Swankin War, maybe a year ago, and this last
I'm
year.
still looking for a good AIO. I'm still looking for.
But it hasn't it? It's sort of come. It's
I mean, let's face it. The Borough tank has been out for a long, long time.
Yeah.
With Billet Box, but it never took hold. It was only for the elitists.
Charging $500.
Yeah, it was for the the elitist people. Then all of a sudden, everyone's bringing one out, and I think it's great.
It almost came like about a month ago. It was looking like the next fashion, the next big fad was going to be Burrows, because everyone was bringing one out, and then all of a sudden it just stopped for some strange.
I think it started kicking in again when I think it was Dubbo brought the Abyss out, didn't they?
Yeah.
And this Abyss, obviously, you could use the Vapor SO coils, or they had their own version. You could have like an adapter to fit all these different coils in it. The Abyss itself didn't really work because I think you end up with like version 8 just to get it right. But I think it started kicking on to that. Like Matt was saying, if you ever went on to the what was it called, Mark? Not the home with Richard.
Oh,
the Richard Show.
No, it wasn't.
What was it called?
The Richard Vape
Richard
Show?
and John, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Ohm Summit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Vaping with Richard.
The Ideal Ohm Show.
The Ideal Home Show. Obviously, they
did
the new Ideal Home Show, but before that, obviously, with the Home Show, they all sort of had them sort of things, didn't they? You know, the boroughs and that. It was. Thanks, Matt. It was one of them things, wasn't it?
I mean, I remember back. What were they called now? Was it Vapes of Hazard or something like that? Something like that they were called back in the day. And all they ever did was blooming Borough tanks and things like that, or with the Vapor Flask and things like that. So yeah, I mean, they've been going a long time.
Before we move on to anything else, I'd just like to make a heartfelt appeal to all
Plumes of Hazard. Sorry, Plumes of Hazard. Sorry.
I'll carry just a heartfelt appeal to all of you right now. Right now, there are 3 starving vapors who are desperately trying to bring light into your life. If you could take this moment to just stick a thumbs up on the show, it would be greatly appreciated. Press thumbs up to save a vapor's life.
There is 73 of you watching, so please stick them thumbs up. It does help, like Mr. B says, it really does help. And I think the mixing show is back as well with Benny Vapes. I know they had last week off. I think that is back on, so make sure you get back to them. But yeah, just going back to that with the Borough as well, we saw it happen with the Swank mods. They sort of come back. Then you had the 3D printed mods as well, didn't they? MTL sort of took off again because we had the wattage race and people were all sub-ohming, and then it went back to MTL because obviously with the Nick salts coming out as well, you could have the higher nicotine in there. So yeah, it's fun to watch how it goes all the way around, and I think now we're going to have pod systems with the obviously we're going to have the disposable market gone. I think the pod system will start making its way back in as well.
The dual style system, I think, is going to make a massive comeback.
I think that's how it's going to go.
The pre-fill pods, and I never understood how disposables took off when we had the pre-fill pod system, because that to me was so much better. We can argue about simplicity all day long, but I've said from the start, and I'll say it again: anyone who can't put a fucking USB stick into something, there's something wrong with them. Yeah.
Again, the Pure Max. Absolutely fantastic. This is my all-day banger. I absolutely love it. It's an absolute corking device. Really, really good. Right then, let's roll your giveaway, ladies and gentlemen, because we're coming to the end of the show. Let's roll it, baby. And the winner is Craig M. You know what to do, Craig. Let me show you the... I think you've won a couple of times before. Make sure you contact Jay. He does watch the show, so nobody else contact him. Get in touch with Jay, and he will sort you out.
Look at Billy proving why she's the queen of vaping right there. Just had to order that cheap Burrow mod, getting fed up with my stubby and steam crave one. Prefer the pulse over them. This is why you are the queen of vaping.
Oh. And on that one,
it makes my position on this show vindicated. Just that.
Also, we will look forward to the handshake.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we'll look forward to the handshake. There's always nice to watch handshake.
If it comes in bits, I'm going to cry.
Over to you, Mr. B. Say your goodbyes.
Goodbye, my love. What a night. No, I'll not scare you all off.
Thank
you all for watching. Say serenade. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget, if you are in the mood to chase those summer blues, give me a call. And don't call me. I hate people calling me. Just message me.
Just message. You like to talk to people. You like doing that?
No, I don't. I'll put up with Zoom if I have to. If you're going to pay me big money, I'll put it up with Zoom. But if you message me, I'll put you on a train to a new adventure. Might be a plane as well, or a boat, depending how you like it. Bye.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, as well, join the Facebook group. And if you find any deals that are out there that Mr. B hasn't found, just message us in there or send it to Mr. B and we will put it on next week. Bro, I over to you, but I hope you have a better day tomorrow. I'm going to tell you.
Can't get much
I am so like forecasting a little bit of bullshit and a bit of stress from the west. Slowly, a bit more shitty weather coming down from the north. So that's what I'm expecting for tomorrow.
Craig, you've won, bro.
Chat, thank you so much for joining us. It's been absolutely fantastic. Don't forget to leave a comment down in the below and tell us what you're vaping on. Tell us anything you want to, and I will stick it in and we'll tell him everybody next week. That'll be fantastic. I got all that completely wrong, didn't I? But you know what I mean. If you'd like to see a little bit more of Solom, you can always catch my channel. I am putting up juice reviews up quite regularly. So pop over there and give me a thumbs up and subscribe. That would be awesome. Over to my little brother.
Big love to everybody. Thank you to these guys for joining me. I love you too, Lode, you know that. Big love to everybody who's joined us. Everybody who's been in chat, thank you so much. You make this show. Without you, we are absolutely nothing. Big love to all the Spanners for looking after us as well. We will be back same time, same bat channel next week. Don't forget as well to join us tomorrow on the UK Vape Show. And we will catch you next week. Good night and big love. Press the outro, Fatty.
I'll tell you what I'll do. If 15 people put in the comments on this show on the replay for me to get back to vaping liquids, reviewing vape liquids, I'll do it. 15 people, that's the challenge.
Piss flaps.
If nobody turns up, you can all fuck off.
Big love, ladies and gentlemen. Catch you later.